Hi guys, today I'm working on some little golden book journals for a Christmas in July sale, and I was working on some techniques to break the blank page, so therefore I'm not putting in just solid white sheets in the journals. And so I've been doing the typical D.D. Willingham smack and drag technique. And as I was playing along with my Distress Stains, Tim Holtz Distress Stains, I started doing some pretty neat techniques that I remember seeing him do years ago. I thought that was really kind of fun. And then this one, I went ahead and turned it over after I did it and smacked it on the other side, and then got all kinds of really cool blending techniques going on. So anyway, I thought I'd turn on the camera and let you join me while I play for a little bit this afternoon with my inks, my Distress Stains. I've got a couple of those out, peeled paint and aged mahogany. I've got Barn Door Distress Ink Pad. It's about the most Christmassy red I've got, really. And then I've got some Dylusion sprays as well. Dirty Martini, Cherry Pie, Fresh Lime. We'll see. Maybe I'll throw in a few other things too. We'll see once I get going. Anyway, what I started with on these techniques was to throw down some ink. And just start blotting. And you can just take it and smack and drag. A la D.D. Willingham. At least she's the one I saw first do it all those years ago. And then I kind of let it dry a little bit, and then you can add other colors to it. If I was to go ahead and do red now, of course, I'd get mud. So I'm going to let it dry a little bit and then play some more and maybe even spray some colors on top. I think that'd be a lot of fun too. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is pick that up and then do some more of that. This is so fun. And then I took another sheet even to blot up some of that excess, and it actually starts your next page for you. Hope you guys are all enjoying your summer. We've had a pretty decent summer so far. It's really rainy today, but we can use the rain and it cools it down, so that's always a good thing. All right, that's a pretty good start for that one, I think. And now, let's see what we got there. A few drops here and there. All right, I want to play with Barn Door. Let me give this a wipe though, so I don't get mud. I think that's going to need more. I put a lot of ink down. I was going to get out my gel plate today, and I still might, but I just thought, you know, sometimes it's better to just go back to basics. I learned this technique like 4 years ago, so I thought it'd be fun. That's kind of neat for a first coat. I've got a few Christmas golden books that I'm making journals out of. This one is actually going to have a Zetter Bind It All binding on it as Jingle Bells, and that's a really old one. It's going to have a lot of vintage papers in it as well. There will be a video once I've got it all complete. I've also got another one in the works, Mickey's Christmas Carol, that I started a new binding. I've never seen it done before, so I think it's unique to me. Anyway, I'll tell more about that also when I'm showing the finished ones, and I've got Donald Duck's Christmas tree and Big Bird, because who doesn't love Big Bird? I can't wait until Christmas. And then another one that I haven't even gotten as far as figuring out what binding I'm going to use, but I'll give you a sneak peek on that one too. Oh, did I just mess the camera up? Oh, I guess I'm okay. The Christmas tree that grew. So, anyway, once I figure out the binding, that will be in the works as well. I'm also going to make some larger ones, but that probably won't be more until November or so. Using some vintage books, Christmas yearbooks that I had the good fortune to find. Let's see, what do I want to do with this one? I think I'll do some more green on this one. I've got one from 1990 and one from 1988. And the other one's from, I think, the early 90s as well. They've got recipes in them and ornaments, how to make different kinds of ornaments and Christmas gifts and all kinds of fun things. Ooh, that's coming out really nice. I love the way that's going. When you're doing this and just using, it's a decent weight copy paper, but it still comes straight through. It's not watercolor paper or anything. You start getting the beginnings of that. And what I did with this one here is all I did was on one side, I turned it over and then I sprayed it with water and it just brought the inks right straight through. So you end up with a 2-for-1. It's pretty cool. Now let's see, what else do I want to play with? Let's do some Dylusions. I haven't used any of these sprays. Of course, I didn't tape any paper down. Hopefully I won't get a hold of my computer and the camera and everything else. Do I want to try both colors? I better not. Let's see what we get. I'm hoping this isn't too pink of a red. That's a little pink. Well, it's okay. It'll look good with some brighter colors next to it, I think. We'll see. That's not bad. It is bright, but that's okay. I better mop up the rest of that. Probably going to regret not wearing gloves. Let's see, since I'm going with bright, I might as well continue with bright. Probably should have let it dry a little bit more, wiped up the glass one. But just keep going. We'll see what we get. Yeah, I might have to keep going and add something else on top of that. Don't know until you try, right? I think I better give this a wipe. Oh yeah, there was still a ton of red on there. Alright, what do I want to play with next? I definitely want to do some more of this fresh lime. I love this color green. Slid. Well, that's cool. There was still some red on that glass even after all that wiping. But it's actually making a pretty mottled pattern. I don't know if you can pick that up, but it's kind of neat. That's a possibility. I'll let that dry and see what I can do with that next. See how these are coming along. These are getting fairly dry. Here, I could probably do some more. Well, let me try doing a little bit of Dirty Martini directly on this. Just a real quick spray. Or not. I have a busted one. Okay, well, there's more than one way. Oh, that's cool. Kind of spreading out a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of neat. That might have been too much. See guys, this is why I do not do tutorials. You coming along for the ride is one thing, but it's all just trial and error for me. I'll let that dry and see where that heads. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to bump you. Let me make sure it's okay. Looks like it's okay. You know, quite frankly, I'm liking this just the way it is. I don't think I'm going to mess with this one. I'll just go ahead and get some green on this side and call that one done. I really like it. Wow. It's going to be a pretty baby wipe when I'm done. Yeah, I don't know if I want to, well, I'll put a little bit of green. Smack and Dragon style. Yeah, I think that'd be good. I can pick up the rest on the other side even. That's how the backside ended up. Not too bad. There's still a little bit of green I can pick up. Okay, well, let's see how that dries. That one, I don't think I want to do anything else to either. That is so pretty. Now I just have to go ahead and finish the other side. I think I need a new baby wipe, guys. But just one, not 5. Okay. That would have turned to mud. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I like that green a lot. That's nice. Gets a little bit on the corner there, just to finish it off. There we go. Oh yeah, it's pretty. All right. All right, let's see. I probably should use one for each color. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Get the green up with one and the red up with one. Okay. Barn door. Let's see, which one was that? Can't remember if that wasn't too badly pink, was it? That was a pretty good red. I was actually surprised. If you use enough water with Asian mahogany, it ends up being red, because otherwise it's a really deep